Okay. It should be good. Music
Sure.
is up, so let me get my web captioner going on here. There's another option for web captions. I need to talk to Miller about it because I cannot for the life of me
Because,
remember what this.
yeah, there is a, I do have a, there is room, but it wouldn't be for each individual person. It would have to be like the block.
Yes, Chris used something. I need to ask either him or Miller what it was because I know he picked it up from Miller. I need your web captioner, love.
Yep, I'm trying to find the chat. There it is. I actually had it ready. For some reason, chat wasn't showing up. And
Oh,
then, oh
yeah,
gosh.
that's the whole thing's been weird. So I'm wondering if because I couldn't get Zoom to open for a minute there. And it made me wonder if maybe I need to update Zoom again.
And then, sure.
There we go. Excellent. And you're already cropped. So that is wonderful. Okay. I need to update this Arts and Chats layout. Or do I? Because I kind of like the damask with ours, but I don't know about... Hang on. Height. Let's go down to 150 because right now our captions are going right up into the... Okay. How is that? That's much better. Okay. Our captions were going up into our, like, tags I noticed last time, and I need to fix that.
Eh.
Okay, so 150 works, though, so that's good. You can still see the captions and everything. Okay. That should be good. Okay, I've got like 50 things in front of me. It's gonna be great. You want to know the funniest part of this? They can hear us. I didn't realize I didn't mute all the mics. So hey, welcome to the backstage chat, y'all.
Oopsies.
Oops, my bad. I'm gonna go ahead and transition us.
Okay.
It's not like they couldn't hear us before.
I didn't post anything yet. Just
That's fine. I didn't post anything anywhere because I am a hot mess this week.
Oh, that's a pretty cup.
Thank you. My mom bought it for me. It's bone china.
Yeah.
And it's been my favorite one for my coffee lately.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I made tea in it the other night, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm going to wash this out and use it as a coffee mug this morning for when I was doing glitter mitten yesterday. And I've just kind of been washing it out and using it since, because I love it so much. It satisfies my little floral goth heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, hi guys, welcome to Arts and Chat.
Hello.
I don't know that anybody's here yet, but, you know, well, welcome.
Did we post anything anywhere?
I didn't, because I've been trying to get the stream ready.
That's fair. Let's change that. Let's share this around.
I appreciate you. You make up for all of my shortcomings. I don't know what I would do without you. Oh no, I wish, I'm not even joking. Like, I don't know what I would do without your help half the time. Did it come with... Oh, it came with... Nice. Okay. So I bought myself a thing. I shouldn't have, but they were already in my Target cart, so
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you can see that. It's a Monday.
It took me a second because I was looking at a different screen.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to actually put my chores on it. So I'm going to... So I found through YouTube, because my algorithm is so fucking weird, a woman talking about a routine called the Clean Mama routine, which it's literally like designed for parents with kids, but as someone who has anxiety, depression, and likely undiagnosed ADHD, I need something like that. So having like listed out what exactly needs to be done every day, where I can check it off, and then by the end of the week I just gotta wipe it off if it's done. So that way I can kind of keep track of what's going on. So I'm gonna set that up, because I got Sharpies over here, so I'm gonna Sharpie in like what needs to be done every day.
Posted an Artemis Wistrom.
Don't mind me.
I didn't post anywhere else.
But I'm working on it, don't worry.
Cool.
I was doing this yesterday when I started up too, so...
Alright, where are we?
I gotta figure out what I'm going to play next after Lonely People Potion Shop, because I have a feeling there's only like 30 minutes left in that game.
Yeah, it's a smaller game. Most indie games are.
Oh yeah, it's like a 2-hour playtime, and I was realizing the other day while I was playing it that it probably wouldn't be nearly as long if it weren't for so many of like the big breaks in it, which I'm going to talk about when I finish it, but yeah, I'm liking it. It's very cute. It's just, it's not a super long game.
Yeah.
I hope you know I just copy-pasted whatever you posted in Artemis, and I am rolling with the fact that I'm just posting everywhere. We strim.
Not fair.
I mean, it's not like we're doing anything in particular today, like...
Yeah, just working on the same stuff. I have not worked on this since last week, so everybody gets to see me struggle with how to draw hands.
You know, the bane of everyone's existence.
Yeah.
Like, chaotic, I can leave that as is, but like everywhere else, I'm like, working on some art. Yeah, the one stop I didn't get to make was to pick up dowels, which I'm gonna have to do later, and that's fine. Because I need them to make chain.
Mm-hmm.
So you get uniform jump rings.
Yeah.
I don't want printable. I just want to be able to start here. Excellent. The only one on here, like, I don't know that I'm actually going to do. It's like, make the beds. I've never been one to do that in the first place.
What is this for?
Oh, this cleaning routine.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's see. I just want to see the guide. You mean I have to download it?
Good.
I don't want to do that. Me and my not so chill art stream. She's got a cute page, though. It is very, like, clean design-wise. Okay. Okay, I'm so glad. Okay, so let me just read you what the little blurb on here says. Just minutes a day. What if I told you you could spend just minutes a day on cleaning and you'd have a clean home all week long? No more overwhelm. If you don't know where to start, I'm here to show you an easier way you really can have a clean home. Your house doesn't have to be clean from top to bottom to start a cleaning routine. Start with whatever tasks fall on today. And no frills needed. You don't need to get stuck in the details. Just start with what you have and you'll see progress within the first week. Considering Mondays on her list are the bathroom, and I actually did go through and clean my bathroom on Monday, it helps so much.
Yeah?
Yeah, surprisingly, having that one room in the house clean helped a lot.
Interesting.
Okay, I guess I have to download the free guide. Ugh.
How dare.
I can already tell it's about to sign me up for an email, which is why it's going to the junk account, but... That's fine. I can do that later then. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I can be doing. Hi, computer. What you doing? You wanna chill out?
No. Never.
My computer's just like, mother, I scrim. That was dumb. I should have printed that out beforehand. Whoops. So one of the things on my list to do today is to make myself a stamp.
Like a wax seal or?
No, like an actual like rubber stamp.
Oh.
So your girl went to Michael's today.
I see that.
So we now have a nice Fiskars paper cutter.
Oh, nice.
Which should be fine. That should work for the size paper that I have. We have 1/4-inch thick craft foam.
Nice.
2 sheets of that because I know I'm going to fuck up at some point.
Mood.
Right. And we have some cardstock. And then a little, like, wooden block. And then a wooden coaster set, because I would like to actually make myself a bigger stamp as well, but I'm going to need to do the bigger logo for that. So, like, I want one that I can, like, stamp boxes or cards or whatever with, so I don't have to constantly rely on printing services.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, this stuff doesn't take very long. And, like, making my own little earring cards and necklace cards and stuff and being able to stamp them with the logo and whatnot would be great. Am I going to do the small logo on this? Yes. Am I also going to try to maybe do one with the full business name on it? Yes. I don't know that it's going to fit on this block, though.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I said, I got like 50,000 things over here. Except I'm realizing I should have printed out my logo beforehand so I could trace it onto the foam and cut it out. It's okay. This is what happens when I get scattered. I was also miffed because I couldn't find my yarn. Dang, everything is so laggy all of a sudden. Why? Why you do this, Twitch? Like, my bitrate is fine, but my streams have been laggy all week. I don't understand. It's fine. It's cool, it's fine, it's cool. But yeah, so, words.
Yep. I know. I'm like...
Oh, yarn. I literally saw a video this morning and I meant to send it to you because it's like, you know, what's he doing? Wow, he's really like spaced out. You know, what do you think he's thinking about? Oh, I bet it's this. It's like, oh no, I bet it's gonna be this with a conspiracy theory that actually sounds like it could be true. And they throw it's the guy that does all of the ADHD TikToks, the super relatable ones.
That's
the same kid that decided to call it Dave.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so he
can't be.
Oh, okay. I had to make sure that one connected because this one, the battery is low on it, which makes very little sense because they've both been in this charging box since yesterday. Can't let you get too powerful. Yeah, you're right, Jess. But yeah, so that's they threw something at him. He's like, "Hey, have you ever noticed that this?" And they're like, "Ah," like they were betting on which outcome it was gonna be. It made me chuckle, but it reminded me of you, and I was like, "This is amazing."
Realizing very quickly I've never drawn a bow before properly, and I'm driving myself insane trying to figure it out.
I hate when that happens. So I am very sad because I chose to get myself a matcha latte today when I went to go do my errands.
Yeah.
And I finished the matcha latte, and now I want an IV of matcha latte.
Yes. That's how I feel about matcha
the
lattes.
eternal mood.
Yes. That is very much how I feel. No! Press the wrong button.
I love it. Is this going to... Yeah, that shows up okay. I'm going to eventually have to draw this stuff on, but that's okay.
Let's do just a regular bow for a second and then add all the fancy shit on later.
Right. I did, however, come back home and make myself some more coffee because I needed it. And this is roughly the hour in which I can still consume coffee and not be too out of hand, so that's good. Gonna have my extra little caffeine boost in my cute ass mug. And by mug, I mean teacup. Coffee cup, teacup, I don't know. It seems almost too big to be a teacup, you know?
It is pretty big for a teacup, but it looks like they just, like, took the lid and spout off of, like, a teapot.
Yeah, it does almost. Or, like, the creamer dish.
It's like, yes, this is the correct amount of tea I want. The actual pot's worth.
Right? Oh my god, somebody needs to make that coffee cup or that teacup. I want the entire pot.
Yes. Me. All the time. So, okay. So the handles go like this.
Dusting. That's what Tuesday was. Got it. Yeah, see, this is like a schedule I can actually maintain. So these are your daily tasks. Check floors. Sweep and vacuum as needed with a broom, vacuum, or microfiber duster. Wipe counters. So wipe kitchen counters down after meals and check bathroom counters daily. Clutter. Pick up any clutter during the day and in the evening. Make a list of any clutter spots and complete them as you can. Laundry. Complete one load of laundry from start to finish every day. For someone like me, that's not necessary, but at least twice a week should be fine.
Oops, I forgot to do laundry. Speaking of.
You're welcome. And then make beds. Take a minute to pull the covers up and put the pillows back. It can set the tone for your day. And then your weekly tasks are to clean the bathroom on Monday, dust on Tuesday, vacuum on Wednesdays, wash floors on Thursday. Friday is a catch-all, so you get to catch up on anything that you may have missed earlier in the week.
Gotcha.
And then Saturday you do your sheets and towels. So, like, it's a fairly simple...
Yeah.
This is too many cleaning. Well, here's the thing, because I thought so too, but like I was telling Alyssa, I don't know if you were here yet, Jess. I was telling Alyssa that my YouTube algorithm is like so fucking wacky that it showed me a woman trying this out, and she was saying the same thing. She's like, I feel like this is just too much. It's really not. Like, once you do one thing, like everything else kind of falls into place, and once you've got it done, it doesn't take that long to keep up with it. You know what I mean? Especially considering I will probably, because you're checking the floors every day, like, you don't have to do them, but if they need to be done, you can just, like, sweep up and move on with your day. So, like, it's not like you're waiting for one specific special day to do a task. And when you break it up into smaller bite-sized chunks like that, it makes my brain happy. So I'm going to try this and see how it goes. So I'm basically just making myself a cute little board. I love this chill station sometimes. I guess we all have future pants. Pants we're gonna wear tomorrow. Do you remember me talking about, like, things coming across, like, weirdly inspirational?
Because I'm, like, listening to my own Spotify because I haven't done Pretzel Rocks in a while. But yeah. And the song I'm listening to is pretty chill too. It's something that came up on let's see. It just came up on Weekly Discover, one of those. It's called Can I Call You Tonight by Dayglow. It's really good.
Ooh, okay.
Here, I will send it.
I have to get this place where I can actually do a single task. Gotta finish unpacking. Unpacking is the worst, and no one can tell me otherwise. Like, packing is fine because realistically, if you're in a hurry, you can pretty much just one room at a time just throw things into boxes and not need to know where anything is because you know that belongs, whatever it is belongs in that room.
Mm-hmm.
But unpacking.
So it's funny. Yeah, I've been in this house for 2 years. 3 years, going on 3 years now, and I still don't have, both Jake and I have stuff in the basement we still haven't fully unpacked. And it's funny because our friends have been playing a game that's called Unpacking, and it's this really cute indie game, like, and it goes through like the person's life of like unpacking their stuff, and it's really cute, but I'm like, no. No, that ain't for me, because I like, oh, I still have to unpack my own shit.
Look, I still have a couple of boxes that I have not unpacked because I physically just cannot. Um, which sounds ridiculous, but they were catch-all boxes, and the biggest part of it is I don't have anywhere to put some of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like we moved in, it was really like quick because it was just on the cusp of like uh the pandemic. So Jake moved everything in, and then I moved in. It was just like, whereas we had everybody on Jake's family to unload and like move everything in, then again he also had a lot more. But then by the time I moved in, it took 3 cars to get everything in, and it was just like my stuff. I didn't have a lot, but like it was like his stuff was already all unpacked, and I unpacked stuff I could first get my hands on, and then it's just like by the time we got here, it was like everything kind of was like, we don't have a lot of space. Like we got very fortunate that we got a house, but it's a very small house, and it's kind of awkward and on where to put stuff. So
Right.
like for years we've been debating on what kind of shelving to put like over my computer, and like we have some stuff that was given to us that was like hand-me-downs from like the great grandparents and stuff on his side, and it's just stuff that like just awkwardly placed.
Yeah, like it just doesn't go with anything else.
Yeah, and it's tough because it's like we can't quite get rid of it, but also it's like, what else are we going to do with it, or like what are we going to
Right.
put on it? I'm sorry, my boy is being really cute. Oh. Oh my goodness. I turned around. He's, oh, I'm going to post it to Twitter and I'll link it in the chat link. So cute. Oh, my son. My furry son. It would help if I could spell. Oof. Brain is malfunctioning today. Here, I'm gonna have to. Let's do that. My son is being adorable.
Yeah, see, if my computer ran a little bit better running some of like my bigger games, I would be doing like a playthrough of House Flipper because everybody knows how much I love that game. It's instant satisfaction, and like gratification. Plus, there's the Garden Flipper DLC, which I am which I am a big fan of. There we go. My brain doesn't want to work today.
Same.
It literally forgot what I was talking about halfway through my sentence.
Looking at my sun pride is not the word I'm looking for. Oh, did web captioner fuck up? It likes to do.
Would that surprise you in the slightest?
No. Nope. Oh, from Hamilton. I have yet to see Hamilton. I still gotta... I could literally watch it whenever, but I keep forgetting it exists. Yeah, let's do that. What?
There.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to make myself like an actual visible board so I could keep track of things. And it's dry erase, so I have different colors and stuff that I can be marking stuff off with.
Cool.
Like, it looks like a lot. It's really not a lot. Most of this is just repeat tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm here for it. I can go there. I suppose I could do this, too. Because who doesn't go and buy the very expensive notebook system just to use it as a recipe book? Is that not what you're supposed to do?
I just think it's neat.
Oh gosh, am I turning into Marge Simpson?
Yes. Is that a bad thing?
I don't know, is it?
I don't think so. The funny, like, I think a lot back to, like, when she was, like, trying to justify buying a nice bag for herself, and Lisa's like, do it. Just get it. You don't buy yourself
You don't
something.
have to justify things.
And she's like, well, it would be nice for the economy.
Oh my god, it is me. The last time I went and bought a bag, I was on a mission, and I told my mom, I'm like, this is what I'm looking for, these are my criteria, like, it's gotta be roughly this big. And she's like, okay, so we walked around, we were looking, and I ended up finding one at Fossil, because my one stipulation was, I'm like, I want it to last me a long time. I'm like, I don't care if I have to spend money on it, I would like to, like, buy something nice for myself, but I'd really prefer that it not go too far over, like, $100. So we went into Fossil. I found a bag I really liked. It was on clearance.
Nice.
With an additional markdown because of Friends and Family weekend, because we happened to be in there during their Friends and Family discount days. And then, so we went and we rung it up. It was marked wrong on the ticket. So this bag, it was originally a $250 bag, rang up at $50.
Amazing. I love
pre-tax.
that.
Yeah. Hell yeah, discounts. Yeah, see, you get it. So what I did was I went and bought a wallet also because I needed a good wallet. I was so tired of buying like $12 wallets every like so many months because they just kept falling apart. So yeah, so I got a nice like trifold wallet and a really nice leather bag, and it's not like it's Prada, but it was expensive for me.
Yeah. No,
but yeah,
like designer shit is expensive.
It is very expensive. But yeah, I got both and came in under budget, so.
Nice.
Yeah, of course, like so on the same topic, my recipe book ended up being much more expensive than my sister's did, but I also like beefed mine up because I knew what I needed. So I've got the 1.5-inch rings in it and like obviously like tons of paper because I was functioning out of this. And don't get me wrong, I liked this, but as you can see, it's falling apart.
Oh.
And there was not in any way, shape, or form enough paper in here for the amount of recipes that I have and the amount of recipes that I accumulate. So I've been in the slow process of trying to transfer them out of here and into this book for like a year now because I made these for my sisters for Christmas last year. It's also nice to have a custom assortment of recipes too. Yeah, a lot of mine are family recipes. So it's a lot of stuff like my mom was making when we were growing up. And like I have our pierogi recipe in here. Right.
I haven't had good pierogies in a while.
I need to get better at making them. Because I'm really bad at sealing them up. I can make everything else just fine. It's the actual, like, assembly part of it that's rough for me. Love my mom's pasta sauce recipe. Seriously, though, like, that's the best thing to do. So why this was so expensive is because it's Tool brand. So it's the disc-bound stuff. But I went ahead and splurged on, like, the nice hardcover, like, leather-bound cover. Mostly because I knew I could get them, like, relatively inexpensively. I think mine was the only full-price one. So my little sister has a black one. And then my older sister I happened to find on the Office Depot website. They had what they called, like, the Sunset Collection or something like that. Which is where I got this one. So my streaming notebook is part of that Sunset Collection. So yeah, because the pastels and stuff are not their normal colors, but they had the junior size, which is what I was looking for the recipe books, in this really pretty like sherbet orange color. My sister's favorite color is orange, so I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure her covers cost me like $5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they were also leather. I don't know why they were marked down so much, but I'm not complaining in the slightest. Yeah. Plus, I figured this way, like, they can add what they want to. So, like, my little sister is pescatarian. So, like, this way she can add in recipes that she uses frequently and not just, you know, stuff I have. Okay, turkey gravy. Where did I leave off? Pastas. That's where I left off, was pastas. Oh, in the most tedious recipes to write down. Because my pierogi recipes take up 5 of these whole pages. Yeah, it's a whole thing. The other nice thing about this is that I can pull them out like this, and it makes them a hell of a lot easier to write on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Practicality, man. Strix is here. Hi, my love.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, actually, I'm really glad you're here and that you don't have to respond to me if you are busy and just kind of listening in the background. But Strix, if you were still talking about doing the thing that you needed the layouts for, I had really good ideas yesterday that have absolutely nothing to do with what I originally started with. So I'm going to work on those instead, and yes, it does include daggers. I'm still gonna make them for you regardless. So yeah, I had some really cute ideas. So I'm gonna probably do that after this, just because Photoshop takes up a lot of resources for me to try to do this and stream at the same time. So unfortunately, I don't think you guys will ever get me doing digital art until I have like a more powerful rig going on.
Photoshop taking up a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. Look, OBS takes up a lot of resources as it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get something worked the other day in OBS, and it just did not want to participate.
Yeah. Although this is not the time to be asking you this, but I mean, we're here and we're just kind of chatting and doing our things. But would you want me to upload these to YouTube?
Oh, these streams? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
I was going to export the one the other day, and I was like, well, I should probably ask first, because I know you're working on art and whatnot.
It's funny, because I was going to ask you if you wanted to do that.
I mean, yes. Why do you want editor status so you can get at the videos?
If I have time to make things pretty, sure.
I mean, I'm not all that worried about it. I can literally just export them to YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, just do that for now, and then... No, move this. Thank you.
I'm really loving this station. I'm also noticing that when we stream in the afternoons, we tend to get more, like, people stopping by. Probably because it's closer to the end of the workday.
I was going to say, people are done with their work, just done with work. Just done. Just, I don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm. Which is fine. It's just I have a bunch of friends that stream in the evening, so I don't like to, like, compete too much with that.
Yeah.
And by compete, like, I don't want to be streaming at the same time as them if I can avoid it, just because that's just how I am.
Yeah.
I like my morning ones, though. I know not a lot of people can be there for the morning ones, but I like the morning ones. I get to have a cup of coffee, I get to chill. Somebody actually messaged me on Twitter the other day and was like, your streams are great, and I was like, oh. I mean, not that I stream a whole ton. I'll be there talking shit with you. I mean, you can. 11 a.m. Tomorrow we're playing Crescent Loom, which will be fun because I don't know anything about a lot of the games that I've been playing. So this one just says weave together underwater creatures, and that's enough for me. I just want to play a bunch of the indie games that I have. But yeah, like I've been, you know, trying to do the morning routine thing just because I also don't want to screw up my schedule.
Isn't this the sun?
Hi, buddy.
It was. Let's skip that.
Oh, I wasn't using that.
It's just on your hand. Yep.
Nope, just on the piece of paper I was writing on.
Amazing.
Okay, I guess I'm not doing that. I could. Okay. I suppose I could run over and the baby has arrived. The baby. I suppose I could just go over and grab the crocheting that I could be doing instead. Because that one's kind of mindless. Like, I can just do that and, like...
Considering he has decided that you are done.
Yeah. He's like, you are done with your recipes. I got exactly 2 sentences out, and I did not even complete the second one. Although it's very cute. I was telling my mom yesterday that he has been very happy that I've been home. Because I was very fortunate and got a very cuddly cat. He is not like he is not his own strong, independent cat self. He actually likes being around me. Like, I walked to my, my parcel locker last night, and I was gone for all of 10 minutes. Like, that's how long it takes me to walk there and back. And I got back and he yelled at me. Isn't that right? You just want to be the center of my attention, don't you?
Yes.
Mother? Mama. Come here. Oh, hi. Yeah, see, look at this. Just the minute he gets picked up, just crawls up, gets all snuggly. This is what it's like living with my cat. I'm gonna put you down because you can't be in my lap right now. Appreciate you. Okay, well, I guess we're done with this for now because he's gonna just continue to come sit on it. He's sweet and wonderful and I love him, but, like, also my dude.
My dude.
My dude.
My dude.
My guy. Can we not? I remember to buy myself whiteout too. Because I hate having to cross things out on my calendar. In case anyone was curious. I said I got like 82 crafts over here. There we go. Yeah, see, look, I remember to get myself little whiteout things. Very excited about these. Back at you. Put your loving hands out. Look at you. makes me so much happier. It's the little things in life. Look, it's true, though.
Hello, I saw that you were doing something. Bix appears.
Uh-huh.
Hello, I am here.
It's like, Mama, I saw you doing things without me, and I would like to file a complaint. I mean, at least he did not wait until I had, like, stuff like this out. Which I realize now it just looked like a bunch of white in a bag, and they're all individual little opals. Because, he is known to knock all that shit down. Alright, here you go, because I know you like sitting on top of the paper on the printer. Oh, goober. Yes, the best helper. Strix, your earrings are also on my bench. I was going to work on them today, but I cannot figure out the best way to have my camera set up over at the bench just yet. I'm not gonna lie, they've been almost done for a while now. I have been procrastinating them because they're gonna be a bitch and a half to polish. Like, for no other reason than that, but, like, because, like, you can see I kind of started polishing. But, like, look, you have stone set. They just look very dark in this light, because this is covered in polishing compound.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're delivery boxes. Yeah, no joke. I'm thinking about making myself a smaller set in this shape. Just because I like the shape so much. Because to give you a comparison, this is the biggest size hoop I own. And I think that they would be adorable in that size as well. So I'm going to scale them down and make a pair for myself. I'm super pumped about them. They're, like, super lightweight, too. But once I get them all, oh my goodness, my dude, you are so destructive. Once I get them all polished up and stuff, I'll get the ear wires and shit on them, because I want to get the cleanup done before I do that, because I know for a fact once I get them on there, they're gonna annoy the shit out of me. Or, in my case, they're probably gonna, the buff is gonna grab the ear wire and rip it. I can, actually. Yeah, I know. That's you're officially the jewelry provider for this house. This is not the first time I've heard this, by the way. I actually need to look into some materials for you, because I know you can't do, like, the normal precious metals. So I gotta see what I can get things, like, made out of allergy. For you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see what I can have things made out of, for her. For, like rings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the one place I was getting prints from, I think I can get steel printed. So steel is always an option.
Hates me.
I want to see if they can do tungsten, though, because that would be awesome. Can you please stop playing with things, my dude? Not for you, my friend. My guy.
Oh. Ouch.
Wow, I was just actually talking about this friend last night with my mom, because I found something that reminded me of her. And I sent her a message. I'm like, I haven't heard anything from her. And this was like 2 days ago. She just got back to me. Yeah, that's so weird to me that you get a rash from it. But you don't have an issue with sterling silver. Like, that is so bizarre to me, because I would think that it's the base metals that are mixed into the Yeah, that is so bizarre.
Mm.
Sorry, she said rose gold and white gold I can wear for a few hours before the rash and
Yeah, that's
swelling
what I went
starts.
ouch at. That's what I went ouch at.
Yellow gold, it's immediate. Yeah, see, that surprises me. It makes me wonder if it's something in the alloy, but I don't know what across the board is in the alloy, aside from just, like, 24 karat, like, pure gold. So, I mean, it must be. If so, you have a very rare allergy. Like, not many people actually have that allergy. It's usually to a base metal in the alloy. But you can wear sterling, which has copper alloys in it. Like, the alloy is copper based, and that's what gives it its strength and its durability. Bixley, buddy, can you stop playing with things?
No.
I love you, Boo Thing, but like, you are a destructive monster. Look at this cute little destructive monster. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
He's like, no. Nothing. My kid would have yelled at me and been like, eek, and then ditched.
I don't know when you started doing that in response to kissies. Because normally he'll headbutt my mouth.
Aww.
Like, I'll do that and then he'll like, yes, I would like forehead kissies. Look at him.
Oh.
He just got all, like, snuggled up.
I'm jealous. I wanna...
You are such a snuggly
My kids are
dude.
very conditional with their love.
Yeah, mine is not. He doesn't like Oliver, though. Like, he was legitimately scared of Oliver.
Oh, no.
Weren't you? He just wanted to be your friend. But he is very loud and rambunctious, as a 4-year-old is wont to do.
As 4-year-olds are. So going back a little bit in chat, Kay ended up going with the extra big large hood for the costume they were working on.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. Big hood is best hood.
Yes, it is.
Big hood is best hood always. You cannot change my mind.
Yep. I don't know what design I want on the bow yet, so we shall get back to that.
Yeah. Sorry, I must have missed the message from Kay.
It's also really hard to tell between, like, the pretzel rocks and the colors.
I wish there was a way for me to change the color for pretzel rocks, but I don't really have control over that.
Yeah.
I have control over my color in chat. So you know this bitch is always purple. Without a doubt. No questions asked. I'm gonna go pick up my crocheting off the couch. I can still hear you though, so... Is my crochet hook still in here?
I wish I could see the sign on this a little better for this reference I'm using.
Can you tell I really like these pencils because I have them literally everywhere. Like, this is just over on my coffee table. Hang on. I don't think my crochet hook is still, like, jammed into this skein of yarn. Which leads me to believe that it's on my table. Because you know how that is. Stuff gets lost in the... I stick it into the skein when I'm done working with things. But a skein this big will also eat my yarn, my crochet hook. Okay, it's not in there yet. It's got to be on the table. Could have sworn that I bought an N hook. But I'm pretty sure this is my crochet hook, so I don't remember what size I was using. That's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Sir, we are not playing this game today. Here, you can play with this end, not the working end. He's such a stereotype. My guy. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I've been looking for all day. It's self-striping yarn. And obviously... came in a very large skein.
Big.
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 Big, big, big. Big, big, big.
Big, 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 big. Yeah, so...
If you don't mind, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
How dare you? Just kidding. I don't
care. I'll be right back.
I'll be here, crocheting, talking to the people. Yeah, so if anybody happens to come across a skein of the Caron anniversary cakes in Monstera, can you let me know, please? Because I need another one to finish this blanket. And the only one I could find, if Kay is still in chat, the only one I could find was out in, at the Walden Michaels. And, like, I would have it set to pick up, but, like, I don't want to make my mom go out there and pick it up and then mail it to me. Because this is actually for her. Hey, if you happen to be anywhere that has the Caron cakes, the anniversary cakes, if you find this colorway, can you let me know? Because I need another one of these. Please. I will PayPal for the cost of yarn and shipping. I just need another one, and all of my stores within, like, 50 miles of me are sold out. It's called Monstera. So it's kind of like a teal, like, greeny blue variegate. It's one of the anniversary cakes, so it's like the big guy. I appreciate it, because like I said, I couldn't find one within at least 20 or 30 miles of me. And I really don't want to have to drive 50 plus miles to get this yarn. But I also know that a place in Western New York has it in stock. I just don't want to make my mom have to go and get it. At least make a special trip to go and get it, because that's unnecessary. Because the colorway is sold out online, too, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it said it was in stock at the Walden Michaels. I mean, you don't have to. Like, I don't want anybody to go out of their way. Is basically what it boils down to. Like, if you happen to be out there for anything anyway, like, that would be great. But, like, and if you do end up going out that way, let me know, because I can actually just order it on the app and have it waiting for pickup. And like I said, I could PayPal for... Actually, you know what? If you can pick it up and bring it to Alyssa's already got something that they need to mail me anyway. I can just send them a little more for the shipping and have them send both. Look at this, my shady backdoor yarn deal.
Wait, what?
Hey, so Kay may be picking up a skein of yarn for me. And if they happen to be going out to Walden tomorrow, I said I would order it and have it ready for pickup at the store. If that happens, I'm gonna have them bring it to you because I know you have my razor blades, as well. I know. So I'll just send you a little more for shipping and have you ship it all at once.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get your...
It's totally fine. It worked out in my favor.
Yeah, there we go. Just package everything up.
Exactly. Like I said, my shady backdoor yarn deal over here. Like, we were chatting about this in the Sladies server earlier today, because I find it absolutely absurd that people go out of their way to purchase yarn just to shill it online for, like, an absurd markup. So, like, they're price gouging like crazy. A skein of this yarn I found on Mercari, which is like a Poshmark, but you can do all kinds of stuff on it. Just say place the order and I'll run out. Okay. Oh, well, okay, that works. As long as it's justified, because I would feel bad making you go out all the way to, like, Walden if you didn't have to, but, I mean, if you gotta return stuff anyway, I'm more than happy to give you incentive. But yeah, so I found a skein of the Monstera on Mercari. The skein retails for $30. They have it listed on Mercari for $50.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Price gouging, quote unquote, fancy yarn. And by fancy, I mean limited edition.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing, though. Karen could bring out the anniversary cakes for, like, the entirety of their existence, and people would buy them. Because this is, like, the equivalent of maybe 3 or 4 of their normal-sized cakes.
Oh, no, I want cake.
I know. Oh, God, that sounds good. And you know me, I don't like cake. Oh my God. Okay, so speaking of, my mother and I were talking yesterday, and she goes very casual. She's like, "Oh, you have a big birthday coming up," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that," which happens every year because you know me, I don't make a huge deal out of my birthday.
Also, we're in a pandemic, and it's like the days just go by.
Well, and my mom was like, you know, because I was even saying too, I was like, I'm making plans for Valentine's Day, but not like my birthday. So what does that tell you? Because they're within 2 weeks of each other. And I'm turning 30 this birthday. I legitimately forgot how old I was turning. Because my mom was like, oh yeah, it's a big birthday. And I'm over here thinking, like, it is?
Mm-hmm.
And not for any other reason, like, it's not like I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling old. It's just I legitimately forgot how old I was going to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after you hit 21, it's like, do I care?
I mean, I don't anyway, because I get that from my dad. He and I just don't really care so much about our birthdays. But then, like, my mom and my sisters celebrate for, like, the whole month. So, like, and that sounds, like, super conceited. But mom actually goes and does stuff for herself.
Yeah.
And just for herself, which I think is great. Did it get annoying growing up hearing, like, it's my birthday month? Like, yeah. Because I'm not like that. So, like, I barely celebrate the day. They brought me. They bought me crumble cookies last year.
Aw.
As my birthday treat, and oh my god, the best. So good.
The one that's going here needs to hurry up. Speaking of crumble.
I want to see Alyssa this weekend, don't we all? Girl, I never celebrate my birthday, and I can't even do what I wanted to this year. Because one, I wasn't even going to be able to afford it, and two, because, you know, this panini press, I'm not going to be able to celebrate the way I wanted to anyway. Okay, I'm not going to make a big deal out of my birthday. I never have, I never will. That's just me personally. If I had been able to celebrate, I would have gotten my friends together, and I would have rented a house and gone and done a weekend at the Royal Peacock Mines, which I believe is in either Utah or Nevada. It's somewhere in those two states. But you can go and mine opals.
Ooh.
You can go and mine raw opal. So that's what I had always wanted to do for my 30th birthday, because I was like, I've been wanting to do this forever and a day. Pretty much since I found out you could do this, watching like a show on the Travel Channel when I was 16. So like 15 years in the making, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because of this fucking pandemic. And I'm so sad about it. Not that I would have been able to afford it if we weren't in the middle of a pandemic either, but like I would have tried, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make things work.
Right. So like I was making plans to go down to Atlanta for Valentine's Day because I was like, you know that movie that they're advertising with Jennifer Lopez and what is it, Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
Where it just looks so dumb. And that is my jam. That is my proverbial Jimmy Jam. I love shitty romance movies on Valentine's Day. Like, I'll get myself some wine and, like, I'll get myself a nice dessert, or I'll make myself a nice dinner or something like that. And, like, I don't celebrate. I just like to make a nice night out of it for myself. But I was talking to Nikki and Amanda. I was like, hey, I want to come down for Valentine's Day. And I want to watch this. Like, I basically just want to sit on the couch in pajamas and eat ice cream and just hang with my girls and watch this movie that looks absolutely fucking awful. But they were all for it, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Michaels, where did you go? Okay, there. Nope. Wrong one. Stop. Don't need you. I'm not in New York. That one. There's too many apps with red icons.
Yes. It's either blue or red.
Yee. And they're on sale for $19.99 right now. Hell yes. Yeah. Do I buy one or two? Am I gonna use it if I buy two? Fuck it, I'm gonna buy two.
I was gonna say you prefer like.
Just then this way I'm not gonna run out and then have to do this all over again.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. 15% off entire purchase, including sale items, buy online, pickup in store, orders only. What? This is the best!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, considering I paid about $30 for this one.
It's a pretty good fucking deal.
Hey Kay, can you private message me on the Discord server your last name and an email address so I can have this like the info sent to you, because I'm gonna call the store and ask them if they can just hold it for an extra day, just because you said you're not gonna be able to get out there until tomorrow. Okay, great. The things I do for yarn. Although at this rate, like, it means that Mom's gonna get a nice big blanket, so.
There you go.
I can't complain too much. Like, I mean, look at the size of this already, and I'm just starting to feel a little soft in the middle because it's a center pull. I think I knew that, but also the other part of me is like, maybe I didn't. The purchase has been completed. Okay. And now we're gonna get to do this fun thing. Wait. Okay, notify you when it's ready for pickup. Back. Done. Stop it. Take me home. Thank you. Okay, one moment, please. Did you stop sharing? Oh, we lost an Alyssa. Hold on, guys. We'll be right back.
There we go. My internet ate shit for a hot second.
Hey, I'm actually calling about an order I just placed online. Yeah, a pickup order that I just placed online for your store. No, I just placed it. I actually was just calling to see, because I placed it, I know it said it could be ready today before 5. I just wanted to see if it was... Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So, what did you do on your there we go. Okay. No, that refreshed yours. I wanted to refresh mine.
Fuck.
There we go. You know that refresh your tits. What the fuck, web caption?
Amazing.
Yeah, no, that's when your thing flickered, I used it as an excuse to just pause the stream for a second and then use that as an excuse to go use the bathroom while I was on the phone with Michaels. So okay, they said that they will keep it usually for a couple of days. I think this woman thought I was insane, to be completely honest with you. Because I was like, I just placed this order, and she's like, okay, yeah, no, that's like, you'll get an email when it gets into the system and when it'll be ready. I'm like, well, I just wanted to make sure, because I'm like, I literally was like, look, I have been trying to find this specific colorway of yarn. Like, I live in North Carolina. I have a friend in the area picking it up for me. I'm like, I've been trying to find this colorway of yarn, and it does not exist within 50 miles of me. I just want to make sure I'm going to get my yarn. So I think this woman thought I was nuts.
Oh, wow.
It's fine.
But I was going to say, they probably deal with crazier.
Oh, I don't doubt it. They're getting my money regardless, so. But it means I get to make a nice big blankie.
Oh, yeah.
My mom has been collecting handmade crocheted blankets from, like, the Goodwill and stuff.
Gotcha.
And she keeps them in Gladys. So Gladys is their glamper, as my mom calls it. So they have a camper, and they go glamping.
Yes.
And yeah, so mom has been collecting blankets from like the Goodwill and Salvation Army and stuff that have been like handmade crocheted. She picks them up for like $4 or $5 a piece, which is insane when you remember that I just spent another $30-something on yarn to make her a blanket, not including my time. That's already like $70 right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she picks them up, she cleans them up, and then gives them a second life in their camper. And they're all really warm too. They're all super comfy.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make you one so that you can keep it in the camper. I wanted to make her a nice big one though, so like maybe they can use it on the big bed. I'm so stupidly excited about this yarn.
I mean, why not?
You know? Valid. Well, and then whatever I have left over, I can make a little lap blanket, so.
There you go.
If I even have any left over. So, yeah. And this will be great. I can sit here. Look, I always get excited about little things, so, like, even getting, my mom gave me her old KitchenAid mixer. She's had that thing for years. I love the stand mixers. And she went ahead and upgraded hers to the, like, industrial size one and decided to gift me the old one. And I, like, flipped shit. I was so excited.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, I got excited about a little, like, bathroom counter organizer that I bought for myself right before I quit, so. But also at the same time, I remember being on the phone with my dad, like, right after I quit. I'm like, oh man, I feel bad about the things that I bought on Amazon the other day now. Honestly, if you can't enjoy the little things in life, like, what do you
exactly.
enjoy?
Exactly.
I really shouldn't order dinner just because, like, of the amount of money that I spent today. Granted, a bunch of it was for, like, work-related things. So a lot of it was for the bench over here. But the other part of me is like, but pizza.
Oh, I love pizza.
I know.
I would
Me
love
too.
pizza right now.
I've been on a Hawaiian pizza kick, which I know is controversial, but I
Yes.
enjoy it.
I I really don't like that argument because if someone likes food, then let them like food. As
Right.
long as it's something that's not gonna kill them, like let someone eat what they like, their weird mix up of food.
Let people enjoy themselves. Like as I
Yeah.
always say like when I'm PMSing, one of the things I always end up craving, like there's no in between. It's always one thing or the other. It's either super sour things or it's chocolate and Chinese food. I don't know what it is about that specific combination. It always comes together, but it's like except now I'm talking about it and now I want Chinese food. Damn it. Nope, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I've got food in the fridge. I bought enchiladas the other night. They're like a take and bake thing from Sam's
Yeah.
Club, and they're so flippin' good. But I've got that. I've got all kinds of stuff to make salad. I've got a whole pan of chicken Alfredo from Sam's also that just needs to be like heated up and taken care of. Like I've got food in the house. Don't need to buy anything else. See, for half a second when you flickered out when I lost your feed, I wondered if it was my internet.
No, everything on my side, like literally the reason I noticed is my music stopped playing and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
And then nothing was responding. Like Zoom wasn't responding, like you had froze, Twitch was frozen. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. But then I looked over at Jake's and Jake's internet was fine. So I don't know what the fuck happened.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
It honestly could have just flickered.
I just want to know why mine flickered and his,
and not his.
Didn't. Yeah.
I don't know. So next project that I'm going to start once I finish one more of my my fiber crafts here. I have a blanket for myself that I'm gonna probably finish during one of these streams at some point too, because I'm almost to the point of stitching on the next round of things. So it's a rose cathedral window blanket. And I'm almost done with all of the little hexagons that need to be stitched on, and then I need to do all of my little gray pieces that need to be inserted in between. But once that's done, or I've made some progress on that, I found a knitting pattern circa 1897 for a cycling sweater.
Huh.
I'm super excited about it because, of course, it's very 1890s, so it's got like the tight sleeve up to the elbow, and then it's like the big leg of mutton sleeve. I don't know why I've been like dying to own one of these, and I found a pattern, and I've got some. I bought. So we were talking about the different like yarn cakes. Mm-hmm. So that seems to be like a Caron thing. They do different like types of cakes. So they have crystal cakes. And I picked up 6 of these on Black Friday. Like I literally cleared the Michaels out by my sister of the black crystal cakes and they have silver metallic through it. So I need to do a swatch to see what the gauge looks like on the needle size. But I'm gonna make it out of that. Because my Victorian goth heart really wants this. Yes. I want it so bad. Well, and that's the thing too, like you can look around and there's stuff that very much has that same style, or at least you can see where it was influenced by that specific pattern of sweater. So like it's not like it ever kind of fell out of fashion. I'm just extra and I really want the big fluffy sleeves.
Yes.
But think about it. I feel like that would be so warm.
Oh yeah.
Like they recommend using a sport weight, or most people did. In the ones that they made, they used like a lightweight like sport yarn. And I think this is just a little bit thinner than a worsted.
Gotcha.
Or it might just be a worsted weight. I gotta look at the tag because it'll tell you right on it. So if it's thicker, I'm gonna have to do a swatch. But like I said, I've got 6 skeins of it, so I'm hoping that should be enough. We love you too, Strix. But yeah, so that's my next big project.
Nice.
So I either need to finish the blanket or I need to finish my other stocking. I'm not sure which. The stocking I'm not going to be able to do on stream. There's too much counting involved.
I was going to say, I hear a child misbehaving. Leo, what are you doing? She heard me move in my chair and right away whipped around and was like, sat down and was like looking at me.
Like what, mama?
I did nothing. What you doing? Just pretending nothing. Excuse me. It's like, why am I so freaking hungry? It's almost dinner time.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. I have some smoked Gouda sitting on my my stove right now. Because I cut a slice of it for myself when I got home because I hadn't really eaten anything outside of my muffin at breakfast.
Yeah.
Which was fine. It's like I'm not super hungry. I know I'm absolutely going to annihilate dinner, though, once I get that made. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, or heat up my last enchilada. And then I'm going to make myself a nice big salad with some goat cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, tomatoes, goat cheese, and some balsamic. Because honestly, that alone just sounds so good to me right now.
Yes.
But yeah, so I did some grocery shopping the other day and picked up a bunch of stuff. Did most of my grocery shopping at Sam's Club, and then my sister yelled at me because I upgraded our Sam's Club membership. She's like, "You are unemployed right now." I'm like, "I am, but I'm not just sitting around doing nothing." So I'm hoping. So I have my old rig for my camera set up over there, laying over there on the old desk.
Yeah.
I'm almost wondering if I can, I'm gonna have to futz with it, but see if I can't clip it to, oh, hang on, my plant is in the way. The plant that Bixley likes to sit in all the time, so every time it grows up nice and strong, this is what it ends up looking like.
Oh.
I want to see if I can't clip it to the bench right here.
So you can, stream from your bench.
Yeah, so I can just pull the camera over and just stream from the bench, and y'all will get nice up close and adorable footage of the boo-boo. He pretty much just sleeps there when I work at the bench, but I was hoping to be able to be sitting here winding and cutting jump rings so I can make chains, but maybe Friday.
There you go. Rainy day. I'm still losing.
Fun story. This pattern that I'm using for this blanket is actually a sweater pattern.
Oh, you're just like borrowing the actual like.
Yep. I liked the way that the panel, the sweater panel,
Yeah.
up because it's this. So when it stretches, so you see how there's like a pattern there.
Yeah.
So when it stretches out, when you wear the sweater, it's got this nice little pattern on it.
Nice.
But I thought it would make a cute blanket, and you'll be able to see it like when the blanket stretches. So
100%.
Yeah. Plus, it's super easy to crochet up. Oh, so I got sidetracked. We were talking about Crumble earlier. Did yours open up yet?
No, it's in the process, but they're taking their time.
Okay.
Which is weird because it seems like contracting jobs can get done really quickly, like for like building around this area, but then like I don't know if they're having a problems trying to find people to.
I was just gonna say,
open the door.
If they're having a hard time finding people to staff it.
Yeah, because it looks basically almost done. Like they like that, or like it looks like they're not stocked at all or anything. Like shelving was still being put in.
That could be. It's a very minimalist store.
Yeah.
So when you go in, there's not a whole lot going on decoration wise. They're not very big because they don't want you sitting there.
It was a little.
I mean, they have some like outside seating at the ones by me, but the one by me, the other one's over by Wegmans, and there's not a lot of space in that plaza.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you come in and there's a counter right there, and you can actually watch them like making the cookies and the dough and stuff.
And I oop.
Crumble cookies.
Wait, are they in?
I don't know.
Are they open?
Kay was asking what we were talking about.
Yeah, Crumble Cookie, which is like kind of like a competitor to Insomnia Cookies, is going in over by.
I hate to say it, I like Crumble a lot better than I like Insomnia.
See, I think I like how crispy Insomnia. Like I like the crunchier cookies.
Oh, you're a crunchy cookie heathen.
I do. Then again, I only I can't say much because like I've only had one crumble cookie, and that was when you brought it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've only really had one, and it was when I brought the
I think I would have to
box up.
And when I tried it, I was like, "Oh, this is a little sweet for me." But I mean, that could have been also just the flavor I had because I think it was like one of the specialty flavors.
Because do you remember what I brought you? Was it a lemon cookie?
It was a lemon something. Yeah, it was like it was a specialty cookie, one of their monthly. But yeah, I like Insomnia because. Oh, is it weekly?
Yeah, they're weekly. The one that sticks around the most often, the chocolate chip is always on the menu, and sugar cookie is fairly regular. But yeah, if it's one of the sugar cookie based cookies, the sugar cookie is really sweet.
Yeah, so it might have been just that.
Very often.
Yeah, it might have been just that, but like, I do like Insomnia. I like cookies. I mean, I like cookies in general. So,
that's fair. I think I liked Crumble better just because you get more cookie for what you're paying.
That's fair. They're big. Insomnia tends to be smaller, but like they have, but they're open more. they have the like the hours, and they have more stuff. Like they're not
Right.
just
Well,
cookies, they have like the cakes and like ice cream and stuff.
I was just gonna say, you say that, but that's again, you've only experienced Crumble when I've brought it to you. So Crumble does the cookies. You can also get juices or like milk, which I know you can get with Insomnia, but they do also do pints of ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah.
uh but yeah, Kate, it's going in over on the boulevard, in the plaza where the Panera is.
I was gonna say over by the Target.
Yep.
By the Target and the Ulta.
Where everything is.
Kitty,
Most of.
not Kitty Quarter. Like yeah, it's gonna be in the plaza right by Joanne.
It's
So it's the plaza over from Joanne, like where the
it
Barnes and
is
Noble and the Target is.
correct. It's gonna be, yeah.
Again, 5 minutes for me. Yeah. That's why I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
it's where the T-Mobile used to be, next to the GameStop, where Hello Guys and that are.
Oh, it's going there.
Yeah, because when
Okay.
T-Mobile and Sprint all got bought out, they just went. The Sprint had the bigger store, and so they just took out the two T-Mobile stores and just condensed them into the where the Sprint store was.
Got it. So wait, did Sprint buy out T-Mobile?
T-Mobile bought out Sprint. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who bought who.
Yeah, it didn't become much better, but at least my whatchamacallit's dirt cheap.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I pay more for my service, but I've literally never had issues with my service.
Luckily, I don't.
For the most part, where I've had issues with the service, it wasn't even the service; it was my phone.
Yeah, I upgraded, and I just when I do like, luckily like I don't go out often.
Mm-hmm.
But like so like everything's on the Wi-Fi. But like when I do go out, I'm like, for fuck's sake, can't you work?
No, it's because you went with the dirt cheap phone plan.
Well, the thing is, it was fine when it was Sprint, and then they started getting funky when they switched over to T-Mobile, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna use T-Mobile. Like T-Mobile was like, we're bought out Sprint, but we're still gonna shift everything over to T-Mobile, which is better. No, it's not.
No, that's like I said, we've been on Verizon for years, and that's not that it needs to be said to the 5 people who are watching us. We are not sponsored by any of these phone companies.
No.
My parents have been using Verizon for ages, and all of my phones before I switched plans were Verizon. So naturally, when I went on my own phone plan, I stuck with them. So it's $80 roughly for my data plan, but
Yeah.
it's unlimited data, and it's like unlimited talk, text, and data. And then I did have originally a hotspot, but I never used it. So they actually contacted me. They're like, "Oh, you're not using your hotspot, so we can save you an extra like $5 or so on your bill if you switch to this one, which doesn't include the hotspot." And I was like,
yeah,
oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, the reason we went with Sprint to begin with is because it was one of the only plans that like offered unlimited at the time, and because we've been with them so long, our plan is dirt cheap. Like our line, and like my mom gets a discount, so like our lines are like $25 each.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it has connection issues, but I'll take it because it's as cheap as owning like a track phone. Now I can draw feet today, shoes today. Don't know why I couldn't do that last time.
I was hoping that would just, like, chill on the channel. I didn't realize it was going to do a thing like it does with the hype trains. Y'all can
Yeah, what was that? What was that?
I set a sub goal.
Oh.
So a subscription goal. It's nothing crazy. I'm not that concerned about it.
Yeah. Well, all I saw was upgrade, and I was like, what? What am I seeing out of the corner of my eye?
Help us upgrade.
Gotcha.
It said help us upgrade. Because that's you and I were talking the other day. Like, I'd like to upgrade my mic eventually, but also I would like to, you know, pay you for your presence here.
I'm present.
Yes, you are. You are the gift. Damn it.
Shit.
Well, shit. Yeah, no, if you like us, or if you like my nonsensical indie gaming on weekday mornings, you know, and you got that Amazon Prime sub just kind of hanging out.
The pity sub, please.
Yeah, I will absolutely take your Amazon pity sub. It's free.
Yeah?
Like, nothing comes out of your pocket for it. Help support your small streamers and small artists. I know I got your money already. Rob, you know I love you for it. You even have your own slot on this channel. Eventually we will get back into playing Final Fantasy. I just have not had the time or the headspace for it. Plus, Alyssa played without me.
It was that weird moment, like, point where I was just like, what was it? Nothing was happening in Destiny for a little bit, so I was just like bored out of my mind and didn't want to like.
It was a weird moment. No, there was nothing. You were like, I don't have anything to play with all of your millions of games. Final Fantasy
That's
14.
The thing is I panicked.
Rob, would you like to go ahead and give the spiel in my chat, please?
Kay actually has it downloaded and has not played it yet because those sweet queue numbers.
Oh yeah, the queues have been so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'd like to get back into it, but with the way that the queues have been lately, there's no way I'm not gonna log in several hours before I would like to play just to hopefully get in.
They're probably better now that like, but still, yeah.
Yeah, no, my thing is like I don't want to have to I don't want to plan a stream. There is no free trial up to level 60, and there never was. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because they were having so much trouble with their servers, they had to take it off the store and stuff, and people were like, please unhear it, which was really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it right as the new expansion came out and they stopped selling the base game because Q. Suffering from success. Yeah, no, that's accurate. Here's the thing. I feel like Final Fantasy does at least a thing, a smart-ish thing, in that they limit how many people can get in. And weren't they actively trying to upgrade the servers so they would have room for everyone?
Yes, and they were having problems because of the pandemic. Nothing's available right now.
Yes.
They literally were willing to pay way more than they needed to get the servers because they do have the money. They were so successful. They had the money. They're just like, we'll please give us the servers. And nobody could step up because nobody had the means.
Yep. So here is where they succeed, and Nexon has failed. So anybody who is familiar with Nexon in any way, shape, or form, they get their names on or get their hands on like good titles, and then they do this thing where it's like they build up the player base and they get a good player base going, and then they bring out another game that needs more server space, so they compromise the server space from the game that's already doing well and merge it with another game so that you're sharing server space and no one can ever play it because it's so fucked up. And it drives me crazy because I was a huge fan of Vindictus before this happened to Vindictus. It's a Nexon title. It's huge in Korea. It's got like this massive player base, or at least it did. I'm assuming it still does because they have new characters releasing frequently. However, the US servers, if you tried to jump into them now, are completely dead. At least the last time I was on there, which was a couple of years ago, and it made me so sad. It's got like 300 plus like server channels you can choose from, so like you can go and like choose a less densely populated channel, or you can stay queued into like the big popular ones. Those I found overwhelming, so I mostly just hung out on my guild's preferred network channel. But yeah, they basically nerfed their servers, which is wild to me. Like, they could have just given them dedicated servers, and it probably would have still had the same type of, like, player base as it had when it first started. Because I never used to have an issue finding parties to play certain stuff, especially the high-level stuff, once you got to a certain point, and it just got so bad after a while. Rob said, yeah, they finally managed to get the server hardware, so things are getting better. Queues aren't so bad now, and they're adding a new data center for Oceania soon. The wild thing is, Final Fantasy XI, the first Final Fantasy MMO, is still running, still gets updates, and has decently populated servers despite being released in 2002. Yeah, that's, Vindictus was released in 2010? 2011, somewhere around there. And I started playing it right about when it was released in beta stages. So, like, I tell people all the time, I'm like, I remember playing that game when you only had 3 character options, and there's, like, 12 now.
Jeez.
Yeah. My name on here is actually the name of the character I mained in Vindictus. Because they brought out Vela in the fall of 2012, or no, December of 2012. Because the only reason I picked it back up again was they brought out a new character, so the servers were populated again, and I had the flu, so I couldn't really do anything else. Gotcha. So I picked it up again with that character, and then actually, like, really started playing a little more seriously once I graduated from college, and I was, like, looking for jobs and stuff while I was living with the shitty ex. Ooh, which reminds me, I have a story to tell you about that from talking to my mom yesterday, and it's so funny, but we'll put a pin in that. But yeah, I was
okay.
I'll circle back to it. But yeah, that's when I started up that character. My Vela needed a name, and I was just like, okay, well, what can I do? It's like I didn't really like any of the names I was finding. So I just started looking up like different words and stuff. It's like, well, what do I want this character to like be like what do I think this character would be like? And I was, you know, kind of writing some short stories at the time, so I took the personality from one of the characters from a story I was working on, and now looking at it, it's kind of hilarious. It's the root words more and lesser in Gaelic, and it's something like it's like greater flame or something like that when you translate it. So yeah, it sounds goofy now, but I've liked the name pretty much since I made that character. It's pretty much stuck with me through thick and thin at this point. Like, it's part of my business name at this rate. You know, you gotta really like the name you chose to do that.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of become a part of me, so it made sense to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where the name came from. But anyway, yeah, so okay, to circle back to the pin. My mom and I were talking about my shitty ex-boyfriend yesterday, and I was talking about how, like, I still stand by the fact that I don't think he realized, like, how abusive he was in that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I first of all, I looked at my mom, I'm like, I don't think he was smart enough to be aware of any of the shit that he was doing, like, on, like, to be doing it purposely. She's like, no, of course not. He's just a tool. Mom coming in clutch, calling my shitty ex a tool. I'm like, I love this. I'm like, you're not wrong. He really was, though. But yeah, I knew you would find that funny. Because you've heard stories of what he was like, and yeah, he was just a tool.
Flint has been tucked in. Sorry, I turned around and noticed that Jake had tucked in Flint.
Oh, because he loves his Gengar blankie.
He does. It's not my blankie. It's his.
Oh, you know what? I know what the sub goal will help us with. Help us upgrade our pretzel rocks so you guys don't get the annoying feed.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because you can pay to remove it. Of course, I'm unemployed. I don't have the money right now, but
well,
yeah.
Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure, because I've seen it in action, is for some reason Nintendo Music doesn't get, what is it? What are the
DMCA?
Yeah, for some reason. And I'm almost wondering if we should just, yeah, that sounds right, because that's what I was thinking. Which leaves me thinking maybe we could just play just like 12 hours of a Animal Crossing music or something.
Oh my god. It's just the entire
soundtrack.
Like Legend of Zelda soundtrack.
Yeah. Why not?
I'll have to look into that, because that actually I wouldn't mind that. I like the Zelda music a lot.
Yeah.
Look, no joke, Skyward Sword came with the symphonic renditions of a lot of the Zelda music, and I actually listened to that quite a bit, because the Song of the Goddess from Skyward Sword is, like, hands down one of my favorite songs from the Zelda franchise, and hearing it done by an orchestra,
oh hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, Rob, like a friend of mine, as he was streaming, he was like, he kind of shared the playlist. He was like, shared the playlist with the people he was streaming with, and they're like, this is Nintendo music. And he's like, yeah, apparently just doesn't get DMCA'd as he was streaming.
Okay, while we're talking about music, has anybody else seen any of the playthrough of the new Five Nights at Freddy's? Like the
yes.
Breach? Okay, how in the world is the music that they did for this game not a bad cover of Jump?
I've actually not heard it because the person that I was watching didn't want to get DMCA'd, so.
That's really funny that they would do that for live streaming games. That just seems so odd to me. But yeah, that's if you get a second, go and look it up, because you cannot convince me that this is not heavily inspired by Jump. hear you tippy tapping.
Oops.
I've also been seeing a lot of people talking about the game after you hit 6 a.m. and how it's not very fair that the developers made it so you cannot save your game if you decide to stay.
Yeah. So apparently there was somebody found a glitch to like combat that. And
yes.
But the thing is, if you try to go for the main ending, like the true ending or whatever, it glitches it out.
Oh.
It was interesting. But yeah, apparently you can go and do the other stuff, but
you can.
Makes it fucky. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You just can't save.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of YouTubers, their playthroughs glitched out where they couldn't charge Freddy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're supposed to be able to, but it glitched out so Freddy wouldn't charge until after they died at one point, and then it's like it was just fine. So, yeah, it was definitely a glitch thing. Fun story about music disputes. One of the boss tracks from Final Fantasy XIV sounds pretty similar to When Worlds Collide by Power Man 5000, at least the first few bars. The lead singer actually got wind of this and posted a rant at Sakin, the game's music director, on Twitter, who replied with, "I'm sorry that the tracks sound similar. I was trying to make it sound like really generic industrial rock. How do you even recover from that level of burn?"
Oh, man.
That is incredible.
Get fucked.
Right? Yeah, the music director really just said, get fucked.
Have you considered just being quiet next time? Not saying a word?
It might save you some hurt feelings.
Yeah. I don't want to draw hands.
But you have to draw hands.
Don't want.
You have to. You finished literally everything else possible.
I know. It's literally the hands and then I color. Okay.
Do the hands. I was gonna say, you're putting them all on their own layer anyway.
I know.
So it's not like you can fuck them up.
Bold of you to assume.
Oh my god. Look, if you don't think... Like, I literally was in my car earlier when we got wind of when I got wind of exactly the extent of our friend's issues with their doctor's visit earlier. I wasn't joking when I said, if you don't think I'm already in a car right now. Or no, I'm not saying I'm already in a car right now. But after hearing that, I still don't know how that guy has a medical license.
The fact that like there were so many people that are like he mixed. How did he not just get sued to hell and loses from
I don't know.
List of people?
I actually just suggested like once getting a proper diagnosis to make a formal complaint. Because I'm surprised that this person hasn't killed somebody yet.
Right?
Not to get heavy about it, but like, okay, so long story short, we have a friend that's been sick for almost 2 weeks now, and it hasn't been getting better. They went to the emergency room, and the doctor basically told her, "You're fine, go home."
After her main doctor was like, "Please go to the emergency room and ask them to get a CT scan."
Yeah,
and he was like, "No."
He wouldn't do the CT scan. even though her primary said to do it. Yeah, he just refused. So yeah, I'm a little annoyed with their ER visit right now. I was ready to throw hands with the doctor.
Yep.
Just because I've been there before, and like it is so frustrating. Because my old OBGYN in Buffalo was like that, and I hated seeing her. Like, she was nice enough, but like the last time I went, I saw the PA, and she was so much better about it. Like, I told her the issues that I was having with my birth control and like the hormones and stuff, and I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Like, it's really affecting like my mood and all this stuff. Originally I mentioned it was making me more anxious than normal, and the doctor said, well, are you sleeping? And I said no, because I'm too anxious to sleep. And she was like, no, you're anxious because you're not sleeping. Here's a prescription for Ambien. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I know sleep helps with a lot of stuff, but it's not always a fix-all.
No. Don't get me wrong, I've been doing the anxious sleep lately. At least I have a couple of nights this week. And it's not comfortable. I don't love it, because it's like having butterflies in your stomach, so like you're trying to sleep, but you keep getting that nervous feeling in the pit of your stomach, and it's not comfy. At that point, I just roll over and I sleep on my stomach, which is really not comfortable for me. But yeah, imagine like a whole year of that and then being told, oh, well, no, it's not that your medication is causing you to be anxious. You're anxious because you're not sleeping. Oh my god, I love the names of some of these songs. Now playing Possums and Popcorn. Ooh, it's jazzy. Except now I'm craving popcorn. Damn it. Where's Nikki at? We should do a movie night.
Excuse me.
Actually, in all honesty, if I gotta see if it's available for watch party streaming. But if I do decide to do anything for my birthday, I really think that we should do a watch party of Craft Legacy.
Oh,
the
okay.
Craft
Yeah.
Legacy.
Yes. Yeah. No, that took me a second. I was like, Craft.
Because I love The Craft.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard that movie is terrible. But also at the same time, everybody, like, I feel like the reviews for The Craft originally were terrible. So I'm very curious to see what they did with it. Because it was like a soft reboot.
Yeah.
I just had a thought, but I'll tell it to you after.
Okay.
It's a thing that maybe shouldn't be public knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on. I'm just gonna send it to you on Discord. Okay. You should have a Discord message, and you should now understand why I was like, maybe not publicly.
Here we go. Gotcha, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, no, I knew you would chuckle at that, but like also like look, at this point most people know I have beef, but
Beef. Where's the beef?
Beef. Beef. Do you know he still has me blocked?
Fun.
Yeah? It's great. But yeah. Like that I think would be fun. Nikki and I do movie nights pretty regularly anyway, so...
Yeah.
See, I liked when we were doing them pretty regularly for, Spooky Month.
Yeah.
Because we did Candyman, and then we did... Halloween.
Yes.
Didn't we do another one, or am I forgetting?
I don't remember. It's been a little while.
I know. I can't remember either. I feel like we may have.
Yeah, Oh, you might be thinking of when Jake did the stream of the game. The new Dark Pictures.
Oh, yeah, when he was
And
doing
that's
House of Ashes. I still really want to do a playthrough of that on here. I need to do a playthrough of Man of Medan because I have not done that either. I have it, I just haven't played it yet. Ooh, I was also given, The Wolf Among Us? Is that what it's called?
Ooh, that's a good game.
Yeah, I was told I would really like it, and then, was asked, like, can I have the email address that is attached to your, Xbox account so I can send you a gift copy of this?
That's a good game.
That's on my list of games to play too, but that'll be on the days that I'm not feeling like doing face cam because it's gonna be streamed from the Xbox, so all I really need is my headset.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't be like doing the spooky games where I like to have the camera set up still so you guys can see my reactions to stuff. Yeah, so I've got plans. Like right now I'm working through some of my indie games because I would like to say that I have at least played some of them. I'm up in the air though cuz sorry, go ahead.
What was that? What was that about indie games? I apologize.
Oh, I was saying that I have some plans, but right now I'm working through my indie games. Ooh, excuse me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I want to say that I've played them at least once, so. Because if I have a bunch, they just kind of sit there and don't get played, and then I feel bad, and it's a whole thing. Oh man, we were so close. So close to finishing out that single stripe. That's sad. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah, that particular shade of green did not have a very long stretch. That's okay. Oh yeah, see, I called it. I wasn't very hungry when I got home, but now I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, I don't know where Jake. Hi, Flint. I don't know where Jake went, but he's probably hungry so we should probably call it in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
For dinner.
I was gonna say it's about 5:30, so.
Yeah.
And that's been our pretty typical runtime, is about 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 to 3 hours. So.
I mean, we'll be back.
Say so. Yeah.
Back soon. So we'll be back in 2 days.
Friday. And see, look, I even made some progress. Not a ton, but
I will have this hand finished, and then I will go into.
Ooh, are we doing coloring and shading?
Coloring, yeah. Coloring will start next.
Nice. Yeah, I have all this yarn to get through, so I'm gonna try to get through this before the new stuff comes in, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm probably gonna make myself some dinner and go sit on the couch and work on this a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because it's chill and I can do that while I'm watching TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish making sure the hand looks okay, and then erase some of the stuff that's gonna be covered up here so it doesn't clip or anything, and then yeah, we'll start coloring next.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have my bench set up for stuff next time, because I think that might be a little more interesting, but we'll see. I gotta see if my clip will fit over there and I can get everything kind of like rigged up in the right way. So
yeah,
I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think we should call it for the night, because I are hungry.
Yep. Gotta feed myself and the husbando.
Yup.
It is time for food.
It is.
Oh.
Have you decided on what you're having yet?
He said he bought a ton of fish and he was not lying, so probably salad and fish tonight, but I'll spice it up. Good. Yeah, I don't know what kind of fish we're having, but I'll figure that out. Random last thought, I just thought of it and I've been thinking about it. I was like, there's that I've been seeing, what is it, it's almost like a library of like for like queer voice actors and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I should put a reel together, because I think my range is impressive when I actually do my but like I'm not good at doing things on the spot, so I feel like if I could just start like testing things out and using this fancy ass mic I got, that I could probably do something.
Hey, why not?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is you put that out there and that's it.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Kay just said the same thing.
Yeah.
That they've also been considering putting a reel together for it. I've been thinking about putting a reel together for a while.
Yeah,
I just don't know exactly what would need to go into it, or where to put it exactly. So maybe we'll just set up a group message and we can chat.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
right. Yeah.
Anywho,
it's food time.
Yes, it is food time.
I'll probably inevitably talk to some of the people that are in chat later, so. But yes. Have a nice evening, everybody.
You?
What?
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh! Hello.
It hasn't been that long.
I didn't do one last time, so I didn't think about it.
I know, I forgot about it.
Hi, I'm Alyssa, Morning Junior Pro on Twitter. And you can find me there on Twitter, where all the shenanigans happen. I just set up a print shop on Imprint that's cool. I'm a digital artist and photographer, so there's cool stuff there. But yeah, that's neat.
I was gonna say that's part of why I wanted you to do that. I was gonna say, y'all know me, you love me. I'm Meg. You can find me on Roller pretty much everywhere. I'm literally the easiest person to find on the internet. It's disgusting. So, anywho, I will be back tomorrow morning with some indie gaming and coffee and just like chill chat time. So that'll be 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. We'll be playing Crescent Loom, which I'm excited to try out. And then Alyssa will be back on Friday at 1 p.m. with me doing some more art stuff. So
oh, that's wrong screen. Zoom out. There we go. Where I'll be coloring my dear wood elf boy Odno here.
Yeah, and depending on how much stuff I get done this week, I might be over at the bench actually making some jewelry pieces, which will go up into my store after they are done. And eventually I will have a command for that. I'm still working on switching over commands and stuff to Stream Elements, so I'm working on it, I promise. But yeah, so we'll see you next time. Enjoy your dinner, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.